One king, Varric sort of nods slowly, but a lot of eagles, he just makes a grimace and sort of looks at you. The Baroness just sort of slowly, still shakes her head, clearly thinking. Varric says, I could think of a few giants I would call Stormlord, but I think one of them recently disappeared after leaving the north. He kept rocks, though, not eagles.
I see. Karen seems satisfied.
Then Zacharias will bring the Baroness home again, letting her keep the signet ring, of course. And then he will use his overland flight, to is still in effect to fly to the sleigh pits, because now it's out of teleportations.
She will note that she is happy to have entered an alliance with such a gentleman.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? Zacharias, says that they will call for her again, probably soon. And actually,
She'll nod and say that she has no intention of going anywhere.
Excellent. Although, since we do have a somewhat of an inkling that the king is on his way with his army, she might want to decide if she wants to stay here when the king arrives or come with the rest of them. As they would
She will say that she, if they have somewhere safe, she would certainly want to there. She does not. She does not want to stay here when the battle happens.
Right. That's good to know. Good to know.
As Zacharias sort of teleports away again.
Yep.
The others, sort of stepping out of the hall, will see two familiar faces. One large and red, and one large and sort of brown. As Grumblejack and Raiju step towards them. Each of them bow deeply.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. How was the trip?
Anything exciting we missed?
They sort of look at each other and sort of grin slightly. As Roger says, exciting as always. I have stories to tell of that.
Good.
So let's find a campfire and sit down.
Has any of you seen Isabel?
Jack sort of shrugs his eye. I haven't. She must be around here somewhere, I'm sure. Or maybe she's just enjoying herself in some mountain hole.
We can track her down.
What about the others?
There's a few others have come with a ship and are laying outside the city. Not really sure if they should move on. I've come here to check and see where you are. So I ask you then, where are we heading? Where should I send them?
I guess we'll give them the coordinates for the prison.
It's quite visible from the sea.
Yeah, we'll basically tell them to, for them to dock and, to set up a temporary base in the prison for we'll join the temporary base in the prison.
We'll nod and bow, and give sort of a special nod to Marcus, do his sort of, knight's insignia.
Oh, and Raiju.
Few of the others have arrived, but enough.
Excellent. I will meet with them later.
As you wish, Commander. He bows and turns. Then looks at Joel one sort of again. Raiju looking at him, clearly waiting for him to say something. He looks at Raiju, then at you, and says, "So, while staying here, are you all busy?" Looks at you.
Cash looks bored and says not particularly.
Unless
Depends.
you count finding pants busy.
The city is boring.
Well, perhaps I have some way to make it more interesting.
Oh? What do you suggest?
There has been one of the bugbear leaders. Bursak God-Eater is known for being quite the drinker. As Davrin is here, one of the prisoners said that every place in Davrin has its own kind of alcohol, and quite a bounty has been put out on a full set. If I or mine could gather such a set, it would get quite a lot of respect. Besides, this drinker said that he was the only one who could. If I can find and drink this all, he will give me his sword. He smiled. A sword way too large for one such as him.
Intriguing. We shall think about this.
He bows. If you would do me the honor of finding each of these, I of course will attempt myself, but as he said, it is quite the daunting task.
Well, hunting alcohol certainly sounds more exciting than hunting old men in copper pots.
At least we know what we're looking for this time.
Yeah, yes, you grin.
Oh, and
I
Raiju?
will go and prepare the ship.
Oh, and Raiju?
He looks to Asurius. Hmm?
Tonight, I will be meeting you on the beach for some stories, you understand?
He grins. Yes!
I will set up a bonfire.
Now I'll gather some wood.
Excellent.
And he basically, well, turns invisible. Oh, could see the last time.
You can go ahead and join the Hellhounds down here, if they want to.
Right now they just left. Oh, well, you don't need a token for that.
So, slave pens.
Yes.
Pet.
Good as slave pens.
Yes.
They are sort of a large, crude place. What looks to be sort of a garden area around a mansion. The mansion has been knocked down, and now the pens here are full of people sitting and laying and such on top of each other. Basically just stuffed in there as a storing space for them. These ones seems to be the ones that have not yet been branded to belong to a particular bugbear.
Is there any pretty women?
In this condition, it's hard to be pretty, sort of covered in muck and whatever is else from the people around. They're basically kept worse than any humane person would ever keep an animal. They're kept as merchandise, stacked like barrels almost, on top of each other. Clearly underfed, hurt, wounded, sick.
That doesn't sound very
Quite a
appetizing.
large selection, though, and if cleaned up, who knows what could be found.
I can create some water if that's needed.
They many look like rough gents.
If Kyron would throw a quick glance at the group, would he find anyone who looks, well, like he has physical prowess, who's defiant to his condition, who looks like he isn't completely beaten down yet from his slavery past?
Kyrie will notice a group of people, really, who seem to have a little more space than others, and who seem to be a little better fed than others, and who certainly seem to encounter some fear from others.
Oh, those
Most
are the
likely
people.
the bullies of the slave camp.
Well, Chiron would suddenly approach them, strike up a conversation, offering them, well, freedom in return for doing what he says.
Like he's from slavehood to servitude.
And of course, saying that they basically get to keep doing what they're doing right now, but in a much, much better condition. They get to have some
And they
fun
get
without
alcohol.
being slaves. Well, maybe.
They probably
Well,
get
they
alcohol.
seem to like the idea, and they don't really seem to want to say no to an imposing figure like Chiron. His arms are bulging more than any of theirs.
Well, casual approach. And we'll basically let's see, how should she say it? Tell that all the females that are interested in coming with her should approach. But if any of them are to define her, death will follow.
One will ask, what will she do with them?
They will be brought to her brothel. But they will be cared. They will be fed, have clothes, be cared for.
It will work.
Quite a large group walks towards Cash. It seems that not being eaten is a good argument.
Cash nods and tells them to follow her.
All of them?
Well, there's a flower for every man, I guess.
Alright.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, but every man has his own taste.
Are you using like a crate water automatic shower for them?
You're not gonna do that.
Does anyone else try to take anyone? Or find anything? Or
Is
Certainly.
it where we're gonna find Zachariah's son?
What? The slave pens of Davrin? What? No,
That would be a twist.
why would he
Who
be
knows?
here?
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's new movie.
The son of Zacharias.
Yeah.
Michael Bay. And
Oh.
explosions.
Oh, god damn it. That'd be the worst, those two collaborating on a movie. Oh.
so, does anyone else claim anything? Or
Yeah, Zacharias will go through them, doing his usual spiel. He's looking for brilliant and intelligent people, spellcasters preferably, or ones that can potentially have the gift. Something like that. That's a bit more involved. Probably takes it some time doing that.
sure, he doesn't find a whole damn lot. It seems that most are very hostile towards that sort of idea. Magic.
Marcus will search through for kind of men of not necessarily virtue and valor, since that kind of goes against the whole point of an evil campaign, but kind of strength and power that would fit in well with the Hell Knights, kind of the fighters, I guess, of the group.
He also has trouble fighting some. Thinking
Yeah.
that the brave most likely died.
That's fair.
And as is the case, I mean, he'll look around. He's not expecting to find too much, but he'll look around, see if he can find anyone who's willing to willing to form and who'll be willing to seem to go into some kind of strict order. In a way, to either do their role could role being anything from melee to spellcasting, anything in that.
Marcus, I guess, doesn't really have a preference as far as bravery. I can train that into them.
Also, people with strong personalities, or just people got very distinctive things that are willing to subject themselves to a lawful order.
Does he say that he's from the Asmodean Church?
Yes, they'll be told this.
Right, no one comes with him.
Fair enough.
Is there anyone else that clearly stands out or seems exceptional as Zacharias goes through the remaining people?
I mean, it's a slave camp. Some of them do seem to sort of not really. Well, most seem to quite desperate to escape. But there are certainly some that sort of stand out as being the ones who are clearly meant to survive in this group. The ones who already sort of made themselves the upper slaves, or what you can sort of say in that manner, but mostly opportunists and such.
Yeah.
Nothing really for the organization recruitment of what Zacharias is looking for.
Yeah, if he doesn't find anything exceptional or anything like special beside normal brutes, then he won't really care.
He could, of course, take a slave if he needs one to clean his stuff or whatever.
He wouldn't trust that to a slave.
Zacharias might hear Azurus chuckling to the fact that they're more afraid of being brought by the Inquisition of Mithra than being eaten by bugbears.
Then again, I mean, he could probably cast like a Gaia's or quest on them, to like force them to work for him for all eternity.
That's probably not the best way to get a servant.
Yeah, it's probably a pretty good way to get a servant. Never, the quest is basically do whatever I say and never work against me ever. They would probably not survive the curse.
No, they wouldn't.
But yeah. I have Void Senate student for that. So for all my,
He's the slave.
he's my personal servant, right?
Chronicler.
Chronicler, yes, official chronicler. It's my biographer. Zacharias will lead the sleep. It's like me.
Sure. Cash walking out with a small horde. People. Maybe even some men sort of hiding in between.
They will not pass.
What?
Very feminine men.
Why won't you have men in your brothel? This is discrimination.
Cash does not want men in her brothel.
Sexist.
Such rampant sexism.
Says the guy who doesn't allow females in his Hell Knight order.
You're all terrible people.
Hey, I'm not.
I know, Jonas.
You only have one female.
Jonas, that's the point of this campaign. We are horrible people.
But just being evil doesn't mean you need to be sexist. I mean, there's a line here, right?
But it is true that Zacharias has like a female teacher, and that's about it.
I don't have any named females, but I certainly have females in my...
You have a named female?
Who?
Cassandra? Oh, that is so sexist of you that you forgot Cassandra.
She's dead.
No, she's not.
But you forgot her.
She might as
Anyways,
well be dead.
maybe you should just go on with it.
Cash does not want males.
So I suppose you return to the Tending Gate prison.
Malachi?
Sure.
If Cash finds any males in this swarm of people, she will castrate them.
Oh.
Right there.
Yes.
All right.
Probably she gets one done and then the rest leave.
I would certainly run at that point.
Yeah. They get eaten by bugbears.
Well,
Does
do they-
Zacharias
so-
Take
run?
them as fair game as soon as they're out of the pen.
Does Cash try to castrate Zacharias?
Why? Does she want it?
That's gonna end badly for everyone again.
That's another switch topic territory.
Why are you
there.
asking that?
Because
now
she
it's-
brought it up.
Now's a great time to disappear.
Let's disappear.
This is bugbear food. we're
Many of the
talking about.
prisoners seem very happy that Cash is bringing back such a large amount of women to
can
the prison.
imagine.
They clearly haven't had a whole lot there.
Yeah, they're not allowed to touch them. If she finds any women that has been raped, they'll be castrated.
But will the women work and start earning money right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's the point of a brothel.
This is prisoners. They are not customers.
Oh,
They're filthy. They're nothing.
okay. This is indeed an evil brothel.
This is so bad. This is not a very profitable brothel.
You know,
If any female comes to Cass says they've been raped by one of the prisoners, she will kill the prisoner.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to get raped.
And
What if they are?
she
I
will
really
make
think
that
this-
completely clear. for the
Anyway,
prisoners.
I really think this entire topic is something we should just hand wave. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Anyway,
It's going on.
Cash will make that clear for the prisoners. If any are to touch them, that will happen.
Sure.
Okay, can we take like a 20-second break so I can restart the stream?
We can take 5 minutes.
That's okay, sure.
5 minutes.
5-minute break. I'm stopping the stream here and trying to fix my frame issues. So
Hey, Jonas.
see you then.
Yes.
I don't.
Here's a present for you.
Is it C4?
Look at your character.
Hmm?
Down by the prison.
Yeah?
Hellhounds everywhere.
Hellhounds. Suddenly hellhounds.
Oh.
Just fly
They
away.
missed Zacharias.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Horace didn't.
Well, Horace can suck it.
And I'm dropping frames again.
I don't think you want him to.
You're named Dark Bark anyway, Horace.
No, he's named Horace.
No, he's Dark Bark.
No, he's Horace.
It matters, trust me.
The artist formerly known as.
Azura is in a much better mood ever since his Hellhounds are back. Yeah, it's like nice, cuddly and warm to lay on at night.
Sleep on the Hellhound.
We'll sleep beside it. It can lay down. I'll lay down next to it. The fire's quite cooling.
You know, I love the smell of sulfur in the morning.
I know it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I have a request
Oh.
Eh.
Who's the request for?
What's up?
for all of you.
I'll listen before I quickly jump away.
What? I don't know. I was kind of hoping to get this to work, but for some reason, MapTools thinks that I don't have enough of whatever. It doesn't really matter.
It's really weird.
So what if the old version of MapTools work for me, for all of us?
So I don't see why it
I'm-
should work, first of all, and I don't think using a earlier version of MapTools with the current campaign save file would be a good idea.
Because the problem is there is a chance of corruption when you downgrade.
Too bad. It's just really, it's so annoying.
I'm not sure how to fix it either.
It's fine, sheep.
We'll probably just make this session a rather short one, and then make a bonus session to catch up. See if we can fix this problem by then.
And then Jonas can use the excuse that he's tired tomorrow.
That's true.
Those sessions don't run longer either because Grimmeth has stuff usually.
That's on Mondays, though, isn't it?
But no, that was a one-time thing.
Yeah, but I think he
No,
had
I-
stuff to do
yeah.
on Mondays.
No, I think he had stuff to do even on Saturdays. I seem to recall that.
Remeth always has stuff to do.
Busy man.
Yeah, I'm still dropping frames. I don't know why.
There's a lot of
I don't
problems,
think
you know.
it really matters if you're dropping frames.
It's not a high
on this,
frame rate
it's just
stream,
like,
really.
yeah,
It matters to me.
Sure.
So,
and me.
yeah.
Okay, let's do this. This is so weird. Okay, even if I'm dropping frames, right now I'm just going to keeping on. Yeah, okay. So while are we still in a break, or do we want to keep going, or how's it looking?
There's a 5-minute break.
Okay. So for those of us who are here, considering we basically finished our main objective right now, what the hell do we do?
We haven't gone through a city nearly. We can still poke around. I'm sure there's still things to find.
Do we go on the alcohol fetch quest?
I don't care. I really don't care. It's up if you want to go on an alcohol fetch quest. Be my guest, but for Zacharias' thing is just him as a character doesn't give a shit.
Kyron doesn't want to fetch it, he wants to drink it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, Cash was disappointed with that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I find it a little weird. Looking for alcohol?
They're bugbears.
No, he's not a bugbear.
No, he's not a bugbear, but he's searching for alcohol for the bugbears.
Yeah, but bugbears are stupid.
Yeah, that's why they want alcohol.
I need to have this because this code is written the same way as Chloe's one. You know, Chloe's one's broken. Yeah, why does this one repeat as well?
What? Well,
Broken macros for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Wait, which one was that? Radar.
No, yeah, but I think since Valo's got the exact same code, it would do the same thing.
Yeah, I've seen that it does
The old
that.
version of MapTools it worked fine, but this version of MapTools, for some reason, something there is now acting as a loop, which I don't see a loop in that.
Yeah. That's really weird. That shouldn't be looping, yeah. Why is it looping?
The same is going on with Chloe's one. I'm like looking at this and it's like, this is the basic code. This works on every other version of MapTools. Why is it not working on this one?
The entire macro worked for me? Yeah. That is so weird.
I'm killing flies.
What?
Yeah. See, can I impersonate Radar? Yes, I can. That works too.
Like, why did it not work for me in Cash?
It's working.
It doesn't work for me in Time though.
Can you press again?
No.
That's so weird.
You can see why I'm confused.
I killed all of them. It's just not a good day to work with Java and Hitbox, I guess.
Well, Hitbox is in beta, so occasional crashes are definitely excusable. Java, on the other hand, is not in beta, but we all know how Java can be. I'm not sure why it's not working on your end, though. It's so weird. It's like Java doesn't recognize more of your RAM than a gigabyte. Only like not even a gigabyte. Like only like half of that.
You need more than that to load.
You're muted, Manikai.
Wait, who's that for?
What?
You need
Really?
more than that to load the framework.
Yeah.
It was such a kick in the face for men in the balls. Because it was one out of to load Limbo, it was 49 out of 50 or something like that. And then it's like, oh, you can't do this.
Actually, my first time I connected, I had trouble loading Limbo as well. So
So are we continuing or?
Let's go.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Sure.
returning to the prison, I'm going to take the Hellhounds down to the beach.
Zacharias goes to his room and does his research stuff.
Well, right, you're certainly on the beach. There's a lot of many fantastical stories.
Yep, I'll have the Hellhounds lay down next to Missourius, and we shall, over the bonfire, go and listen to stories.
He's also caught a few dolphins.
Oh, good.
And so ends day 8.
I think one
not
more
arrive?
thing.
I think Kyron has something to do.
Alright, sure.
But nothing like roleplay wise. Zacharias would get another door, and he would find Kyron asking if he has any method of perhaps doing the same thing that the other wizard did and finding out more information about certain questions. Like if Jerathon is still alive, if that's even worth pursuing, because if he's dead, then who cares?
Zacharias will say that he does not readily have these spells into like prepared or anything. There is a way to do it. It's fairly risky. as in Zacharias could get mentally damaged.
Contact other plane.
Yes, contact other plane. It would be better if we found a cleric that could do augury and things like that. I am not a diviner.
Kyron is disappointed.
I mean, if it was possible to get me a scroll.
Did our ship arrive?
Yeah, I mean, it was up here before, and they just dragged it down here. That's not going to take long.
It'll be arriving in beginning of day 9.
Okay. Close enough.
Yeah, it would be contact other plane. It was a level 5 spell.
Or commune, I guess.
I can't commune.
No, I mean, if I wanted to do it, it'd be like commune I'd use, probably. Augury's like yes or no answers, so.
So I must succeed an intelligence check against the DC to avoid decreased intelligence and charisma.
The highest
And
DC
there
is
is-
16.
Hmm?
The highest of the DCs is 16. So,
I think it's higher than that. But
I'm
yeah,
looking at the table, the highest one's 16, which is a greater D.
yeah. And they can answer like true, false, or cryptic if they feel like it, basically.
True, don't know, lie, random answer.
So if it answers potato, maybe.
That's probably don't know.
Potato.
That's probably don't know or random.
It's pretty random. So I could, but yeah, it's a little bit risky. I'd rather not have any intelligence and charisma loss, but I could try to contact something simpler than a greater deity.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you got a what plus what on your intelligence check?
I have a +9.
Then you could technically do demigod with no problem.
Yeah, I know.
Because DC 10.
How big a chance is it that the demigod actually answers, though?
50-50 chance it's a true answer.
Yep.
And then there's a 20% chance it's a don't know, 20% chance it's a lie, and then a 10% chance it's anything.
Yeah, so anything it would answer would still be in fair amount of doubt, sadly.
Yeah, unless you went for the DC 16 for greater deity.
So even then, I mean, I'd rather not, because
I mean, I can restore ability damage. But, your choice.
if you can restore any ability damage that might hit me, yes, I can do it.
Yeah, I can restore ability damage. I assume it's not going to be like 100 ability damage, so.
Hopefully not.
I don't know how much it normally is, but,
Well, it would really be up to Zacharias. Kyron seems to be quite insistent on quite eager. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Oh wait, it's decrease, not actually damage. Huh.
Yeah, it's a decrease. So it's like a curse? I don't really know if it's just a flat decrease.
Yeah,
Good,
pretty
do you
much untyped decrease.
Do you think heal would restore that?
I don't think so.
Then I'd rather not have like intelligence decrease for 5 weeks.
I mean, I can give you a +1 on the check, but still, then you've still got like a 25% chance of failure. So.
But yeah, I can certainly, Zacharias will contact the demigod the other day, the day after asking the question if, what was his name, Jaron the Nightsbane,
Jeraphon Nightsbane.
if the Black Dragon Jerathon Nightsbane is still alive. He will cast his mind out into the void and seek answers.
Seek out a demigod.
Not first. Anything else on day 8?
No.
Alright.
Talking with how? Not talking about. Talking with Raiju. Yeah, that's about it. So.
Sure. Day 9. Morning. Want to cast a spell before you head out, or?
Yep, might as well.
I sent the link to it.
I can't fail a check, so...
Contacting a demigod.
Yep. So now Manikai rolls a D100.
Any particular one in mind?
I don't know. Does Zacharias have one that might be somewhat related to dragons and black dragons in particular? He has a decent religion checks to figure that out, or knowledge arcana, or knowledge planes.
Well, I don't know.
I don't
Which
know.
one?
it's,
Demigod.
I'm not sure either. I mean, the demigods are so many.
You know, we don't really know demigods by name that often.
34 on the planes check. Get an insight on a possible demigod that I could contact.
This whole divining business is just silly.
Yeah, I really don't like divining magic.
You know, if that other wizard does it, then clearly you can do better.
That wizard is a fool dedicating his life to something so unprecise as divination.
Could someone link me the spell?
I've done it already in the map duels.